and I'm resetting, and I'm trying it. I've got the math, I've got everything educated. I know how many calories a day I'm eating, why I'm eating them, and why I'm eating them when I'm eating them. So we hit this at a very educated pace. And I was an athlete. I was already sitting around 7% body fat, 6%. So I'm 4 days into no carbs, 30 net carbs, to be real. 50 total carbs, we minus the fiber. We'll go into all that on the plan. But, I mean, I'm feeling like this is a whole new thing. I've never eaten that much cheese in my life, right? And without guilt. And so what happens on my third day? I get a call from Muscle and Fitness, and they say, Kimberly, we want to shoot you in a couple days. There's a sense of anxiety when you do something brand new. Ladies, how many of you change your hair color right before a wedding? Go to a different haircut place or try a new diet? No, we were going with what we know works, right? Well, I didn't know this worked. I went on this lady's opinion and her word and the science behind it, and I'm big into clinical research and I'm big into studies, and I did this, the research and made my own opinion. One thing you guys need to know about me, you can never give me an opinion, and I will never share an opinion that's been given to me. I will do my research and give you my opinion, or I'll simply say, I don't know. It's out of my education. So moving forward from there, I'm on the phone with Muscle and Fitness, like, yeah, I'll be there. And a famous photographer is going to shoot me, and this is what I do for a living. I need to show up and shake hands with these men and provide the body that they're expected to get, and the standard I've lived by. So now we're back to anxious. What do I do? And I threw in a high carb day. We'll cover all that, but there's low carb and high carb, and when you're low carb, you're in ketosis. And I threw in this carb, and essentially what we were doing is we were thinning the skin. My body's burning fat. We're in ketosis, man. I even got strips. We're really burning fat. And it was the most amazing thing, because I wasn't hungry. We can go through all the adjectives later. But then I do my high carb day. And what happened was I basically took a bunch of carbs without fat. It's exactly opposite of what you do in ketosis. And your protein's also still really down because your body absorbs protein at a high rate when you have a lot of carbs. So what happened was I, in a sense, with a little bit of water, and you don't cut your water or do anything, you don't do anything fancy, all I did was eat a whole bunch of carbs, and they've been flooding into the system like a sponge looking for water that's dry on a desert day. It was just sucking it up. And what happened is I got volume. Now what I did is, it's called a refeed, or however you want to word, lots of adjectives. Well, in a sense, I pumped up like a balloon my muscles. They were a little bit flat, to be honest, but the skin on top of it was thinning, so that was fine with me. And what happened? The next day, I'm looking at pictures of myself going, I'm being real, I have never seen results like this in this short a time. I've had to diet down, I've done the 12-week courses, I really do believe in carbs too. But I was willing to try this, and I can't tell you that I know of a better product to take a 10-day reset anywhere, right? We all know ketosis works, but putting yourself into ketosis with the help of the product was another level. So I came out here all the way from Hollywood. We had the movie launch, we had everything, because of the images I saw with the amount of time I had to spend to do it. I finished the last 4 days, and we wrote a protocol. We went back and forth over it, and I am standing here for sure excited about sharing with you guys. I don't know how many of you are into cycling. Utah's a big cycling. Got some guys that are rock climbing, that are playing sports, volleyball with ladies, any sort of getting out and being busy. Well, a lot of times when you're super busy, your heart rate gets too high when you've got a lot of effort going on, a resistance, if I like to umbrella it, and your body can't burn fat because it needs to burn carbs. So what we came up with is how to control your effort and still be able to do your activity, whatever it is, and burn the utmost calories of fat. We're jumping on the line of the most amount of calories burned of fat. We're using technology, we're using science, we're using advice, and we're using this product. So we're going to be hearing a lot from David Kimberly. I'm here to stay. I couldn't be more excited to be here. I literally got 2.5 hours sleep last night because I wanted to come here and share with you this story. The videos are online, the proof's online, proof's in the pudding, and I want to end with this. I used to be fat. I used to be addicted to drugs, and I used to not be able to control myself. I did not understand the definition of integrity, and couldn't make money either. So my job, I feel like, is to help every one of you reach a potential that you've never reached before. And I want to prioritize it physically. Every one of you are a walking billboard. Every one of you are proof that this works. And I have a hard time selling things. I've always worded it this way. I can't sell something I didn't make. You should be a contractor. I'll sell you a house because I know I'll build it right. I couldn't sell a service I didn't provide. I would never sell somebody else's car. Never even consider selling somebody else's, program. And having worked it, tried it, believed it, found results in my own, the words just flow. I'm standing here before you tonight. I didn't practice this, very organic. I just know that it worked, and it made me want to share it. So if you can duplicate that experience, if you can watch yourself make decisions that you wanted to make yourself stop making decisions that you want to stop making. In a sense, control yourself, which is the definition of integrity. Sales is the easy part. But if you don't believe it, if you don't have your own transformation, and I'm not talking I lost 5 pounds, good for you. Everybody can lose 5 pounds, stop drinking Coke. I'm talking really reach your potential. What is your physical potential? And in a worldly way, that sells. What I love about the company is we're also worried about the inside. And so on the inside, I felt like I got healthier. My engine ran better. So if I leave anything with you guys today, follow your own words. Don't tell somebody to do something you wouldn't do. And you are your billboard. Get your own six-pack, thin your skin, ladies.